Hey there, this is Cheryl with Sew Glue and Cheryl 2. We are in an event today. We're coming on a couple minutes early to get shared out. So while we're waiting to get shared into the group, I am going to go ahead and get myself pulled up here so that I can get comments. So give me just a minute. There we go. All right. Now I can see the comments, and we'll be rolling here in just another couple minutes, so give us a moment. We're in Craft Events by Julie, an event today that is titled Bows and Lace. So you'll probably hear me repeating that a few times today, but just gonna wait for the next. Okay, so gotcha. I just was notified that we're going to swap, and Cindy's going to go next, and then I think Carla is last. But I'll share that lineup here in just a minute. I'm just waiting for the go-ahead that I've been shared in, so it'll take just a minute, and then I'll go over and kind of share everything that I am doing today. So if you don't know, I am Cheryl with Sew Glue and Cheryl 2. And we're just waiting for the admin to let me in. Let me in. Waiting for Julie to let me share me into the group, and then we'll be good to go. Okay, that transaction is happening. Oh, it looks like I am in. Thank you, Julie. I am Cheryl with Sew Glue and Cheryl 2, and we are in an event today, Craft Events by Julie, and the topic of the event is bows and lace. Thank you, Julie, for sprinkling me out and sharing me into the page. I want to tell you thank you, you and Carla. I want to say thank you, guys. It is not an easy gig trying to run events as often as you do, and I just appreciate you guys so much. Hi, Kathy. Thank you for sprinkling. I really appreciate you coming in. I know that originally I think you were in this event, and I think you generously gave it up so that others could join. And so if you're coming in, come in, say hi, let me know that you're here. I did see something flash on my screen. So Cindy is after me. Is Carla coming on after Cindy then? Or did Carla have to work late and not be able to make it? Just let me know on that so that when I go to announce it. We are in Bows and Lace event today, and I am Cheryl with Sew Glue and Cheryl 2. Oh no, you're not feeling well. I'm so sorry, Kathy. Okay. Well, thank you for being here with me, even though you're not feeling well. I'm going to put you on the prayer list. Hi, Lisa Mary. Welcome in. You had a beautiful craft. I loved that Reba Rose paper. And hi, Kathy. I am doing great. How are you today? Okay, let me go over the lineup real quick just so that I can kind of do my due diligence. And so at 9 o'clock this morning Central Time, we had Grace with Grace Faithful Creations, aka the Pouncy Bling Queen. And she did a really pretty lace heart with a lace bow. It was just really beautiful. And then we had Vicky in the lineup with This Chick Crafts, and she did some pocket and some cards to go in for like journaling. And hi, Tasha, welcome in. Thank you. Nope, Kathy. Nope, Kathy, there's two of you. We have Kathy with Elk River Crafting who just joined as well. So they're telling that Kathy that, cause she's not feeling well. So that's what that was all about. So no, Carla is not going to go on tonight. Okay. After Vicky with This Chick Crafts, we had Linda at Perlin Creations with Linda Johnson, or by Linda Johnson, and she did like really pretty Victorian boot print. And if I'm correct, if I remember correctly, the boot print, I don't know if it was a Reba Rose or not, but she has a tendency to use a lot of the Reba Roses as well. And then we had Michelle with Pretty Pieces by Michelle, who made a bow pillow. And she sewed live. She's so brave. I really need to be able to do that because it's in my title, but I just haven't been quite there yet. Hi, Christina. Thank you. So glad that you're doing good today. Yes. And so we're going to keep Kathy with Elk River Crafting in our prayers today. After Michelle, Pretty Pieces with Michelle, we had Sherry with Sunshine Designs, and she made made a big heart with some little hearts in like a tuck pocket, which was beautiful. We had Julie up after that, who is our fearless leader with Julie Woodkits and more, Julie Cooper Morris. And she did a really very pretty Reba Rose print as well, but she made it on a like a Mother's Day bag. So it looks like a great Mother's Day gift. And then we had Kathy with CC Redesigns. And Kathy, she was in Pretty in Pink today. And she used like a bunny print that was a Reba Rose. So everything is kind of starting to go Easter wise. And I'm just late to the game. I'm doing some Valentine stuff. But, and then just before me, we had Lisa Mary with L&L Lucky Crafts. And she also used a Reba Rose print. She was Pretty in Pink as well. And she had some flowers. It was some really pretty flowers on her print today. Then I'm up now, of course. And then we'll have Cindy's Craft Sensations up after me. So stick with us. We got one more crafter after me. Hi, Rhoda. Welcome in. How are you today? It's good to see you. I always think about the time that you come in when I'm crafting, and it's like, wow, lady, you stay up late, don't you? You're a night owl. Huh, Rona? Rona, you're a night owl, aren't you? Okay, so I'm going to stop talking because, well, I am going to talk, but I'm going to share with you a little bit about what I am going to do. So I came across this surface at the secondhand store, the thrift store, whatever you want to call it. And I got it for like $3.25. When I was actually doing the investigation, so this side is like a chalk surface, and then this side is like the MDF surface. Well, I'm going to be working on the MDF surface. Hi, Marianne. Hi, Chris. Welcome in, you guys. Oh, my heart just grows 10 times larger when I see you guys joining my lives. Hi, Grace. Thank you for coming in. So this side is the side I'm going to craft on. Maybe in the future I will craft on this, but it looks nice, and I thought maybe this would be a nice, and it came with like a jute hanger on it, but I cut it off so that I can work with it. And then when I was reading the tag, it says it was a plaid surface. I didn't know plaid did surfaces, but anyway, it was pretty cool that I had found it. I have, and then I have this wood, the Wood Love. There you go, so you guys can see it. I did do a little bit of paint prep, not much, but I painted it the ballet slipper. Turn it around so you guys can see it. Ballet slipper from Waverly. So I did kind of prep that, and then I pulled out some wooden beads because I do know that I want to hang it, and I did like gray and pink. So those are kind of the colors. I'm going to do gray, pink, and purple today, but I have a whole ton of lace and ribbon that I'm going to use to craft with as well. So what I'm going to do is I have some craft paper. I don't even remember the book of paper that it came out of, but I have a boatload of these because when Ross used to sell craft paper in their home section, I was all about it because you could get it at like a fraction of the price. So I was always buying scrapbook paper. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that and use that paper on the heart. And so I want to get started, and let me grab a paintbrush that I can use. I'm just going to Mod Podge it on real quick. I know if I don't stop talking, I won't get any crafting done. So let me see if I can get the paper on the heart at least, and then I can let it dry. I'm going to do the wet method just because I don't have, other than whipping out my big old honkin' iron that I use to iron my clothes, I don't have an iron for crafting. So it's on my list, but I've gotta watch my spend right now. So I'm gonna just use the old Mod Podge and kind of get the Mod Podge on real quickly because I know it dries so fast. And with the door closed in my office, it gets even warmer, so it dries really fast. Okay, so I'm just going to go over it real quick so we can get the paper on. Okay. I'm going to set my brush down there. Okay. And the paper fits just barely, so I have to be really careful when I'm applying it because the size of the heart. Okay, there we go. Man, it slid. It slid on me when I was rubbing it. There we go. All right. All right, I'm just going to set that aside for a hot minute because I want it to dry, but I have so many other things to do. And I am sorry if I'm missing. Thank you, Rona. I'm sorry if I'm missing comments. It's hard to, when you guys, oh, I'll show you what just fell. Yeah, we all have a buy list, don't we? So you have, Christina, you have an appointment with an orthopedic doctor. You may have surgery. Holy cow. Sorry. Let me get up from my, okay. Oh. So I did this just the other day. And when I knocked it over, it looks like the adhesion of the glue came apart from the base. I reverse decoupaged the tray. This tray is a tray that I rescued from the microwave when the microwave died. And it died a couple months ago, and I said, oh, I think I can do something with that. Well, I finally did something with it, and I made it into a dessert tray. Is Michelle with Pretty Pieces with Michelle on? I didn't see you. Hi, love. Thank you for all that you do. And I'm looking forward to my new apron. I'm like so excited. It's supposed to be here tomorrow. fingers crossed that the postman does what he says he's going to do. Okay, so just trying to think ahead and try in the process of working, trying to figure out, because I'm getting, like Michelle says, you never figure out after you've done these enough times, you start like not working ahead. And so I like screamingly fast cut some things out of cardboard because I don't know what I'm going to do. And so we're just going to make it up as we go. Oh, thank you. Yeah. That napkin is something I got from Michelle at Pretty Pieces by Michelle. So that was the napkin, one of her napkins. Thank you, Chandra. Oh, welcome in, Chandra. Yeah, and if you're new to a lot of us crafters, I know I've seen you on Michelle's Pretty Pieces by Michelle's page. But if you're new to a lot of the other crafters, would you like and follow us? That would be wonderful. It helps us all out. And if you have the ability to sprinkle us out, that helps as well. We appreciate it. Aw, thank you. Thank you, Rona. You're so sweet. So I scrambled and I just cut out some hearts in a cardboard. And what I did is I pulled one layer off so that I got the texture. I'm kind of looking for like the variation in texture. And I cut a couple smaller ones out about the same size, but I did kind of opposite sides just to see. And I'm thinking I might want to paint pink. I don't have any purple, but I do have I found some really pretty purple paper. This one has some really beautiful, so I thought maybe I might tear a few pieces and kind of take a page out of Vicky's, crafting page and see kind of what maybe I can do with adding some purple, because I have a boat ton of purple lace, and this is really pretty lace. I'll show you guys. I'll pull out, but I want to use some of the lace. Look at that. I don't know. Oh wait, I don't know if you guys can see it. It's like the purple. It's purple, and it's just beautiful. Again, Michelle with Pretty Pieces by Michelle. So go shopping. Yes, thank you. We appreciate that you are following. We really appreciate you helping us. And so, but oh yeah, I was telling you about that tray. Yeah, I did it yesterday? Saturday. I didn't come on yesterday, but I did that on Saturday. And I rescued the tray itself from the microwave. So it's an old microwave tray, and our microwave had died, like I said, a couple months ago. So, and I then found sorry, I was just trying to get the Mod Podge off my fingers because it was stuck. But I was at the thrift store a long time ago. I mean, I'd say maybe a month and a half ago. So it was after Christmas, but before the New Year. I was at the thrift store and I had found the bud vase jar. I was looking for the like glass candle holders or even crystal, but I think that there's too many crafters in my area. They grab up all of that stuff pretty quickly. So what I want to do is I think I'm going to use some of that paper, and I do have, what I want to do is I think I want to use some wax. I have dark sealing wax. I don't know if it has a color on it. It's just called Kills Dark Sealing Wax. And I I think I want to use it on the edges because the paper, when you tear it, of course, has the white. And so, you know, everybody knows we just want to get rid of that. And so it kind of dirties it up a little bit, but it kind of hides it, helps you hide it. And then I'll do the other. I think I'll glue that down. Okay. I'll just use the Mod Podge and glue that other piece down because I didn't exactly tear it the right shape. And then I can cut that when that dries. Okay. Let's see. Let me grab my scissors real quick and we will cut it. I'm just cutting around the outside edge from the back so that I can see where I'm going. Yes, it was the toile, the blue toile napkin. And so I ended up, I was looking for something a little bit more classic, you know, so that when I made my, when I made the dessert tray, I don't do cakes. So if I'm like going somewhere, I can take the dessert tray. But okay, so what I think I'm going to do is, let me set that over here to the other side so I can stick my hand in it. And I think I'm going to try to paint. I'm trying to work fast, so I'm sorry, you guys. I think I'm going to paint this big heart, and I'm just going to kind of like dry brush over the corrugation so I can kind of highlight it with some of the gray. This is Nimbus by Waverly Chalk Paint, so it's a real faint light gray. Well, let me try I'm going to use a true stencil brush so I can try to dry brush. And I'm going to load and offload and see if I can get the corrugation. I don't know if you guys can see what I'm doing. Sorry, I have such a small little workspace. There we go. Now maybe you can see. Sorry about that. Okay. So I'm just kind of going to go the opposite direction of the cardboard so that I can highlight the corrugation, because I'm looking for that texture. When I get that texture on, we'll work on these pieces of cardboard, and then we'll start working on some assembly, because we'll get some bows and lace, because that's the name of our event today. We are in Craft Events by Julie, and it is bows and lace. And I've probably said it a million times today, but I am Cheryl with Sew, Glue, and Cheryl too. So if you don't know me and you aren't following me, I'd appreciate a like and a follow. Oh, you can see? Thank you, Rona. I appreciate that. Thank you for the confirmation. All right, so I am just going to finish real quick dry brushing this. I'm going to flip it around so you can see the other part. And we're going to get okay, let's see. There we go. So you can kind of see, I just highlighted the corrugation, which is really what I was going for. I didn't have really, this is all about trying to use what I have currently. And so I am all in that mode as of late. Okay, so let me see. Oop, I don't want to stick that in the gray paint. But I do want to do something similar with the other side of this purple. And then I think I'll do the other heart in the pink. I have Ballet Slipper from the Waverly as well. And I will use that lighter pink. But I wanted some purple in this so that I could tie some of this. I wanted a reason or an excuse to use the lace. Hi, Sherry. Welcome in. Okay, so now let me go around the edge real quick of both of these. And I'm just going to kind of shade up the edges. I kind of did that already, but I want to do the corrugated side after I painted it. And then I'll show you kind of where we're at. All right. So here we are. It's kind of hard to see the brown around the corrugated side, but you can kind of see that I did it on the paper side. So this one, this heart, I want to do pink. And I wonder if I can offload enough of it, enough of the gray to get it cleaned up so I could use the pink. Yeah, looks like it. You guys are seeing the lazy in me. I don't want to clean paintbrushes. I realized it's not something I enjoy. Because as soon as I'm done crafting, I'm done crafting. I don't want to clean. Okay. So I'm going to do the pink on this other heart. And let's maybe, instead of putting paper on this one, maybe I paint that side solid. Let's see what it looks like. I don't have to use all of it. I don't have to use any of it. But we're going to see. See what it looks like. And I'll do a little layering effect. Okay. I don't know if I need that paintbrush yet or not. I'm not going to stick it in the water until I know if I need it anymore. It, you know, never fails. As soon as I stick it in the water, I decide that I need to paint something else. Okay, so let me do a little bit of the antiquing on the edges. Oh, this is showing better on the with the pink than it was showing on the with the gray. Okay. All right. All right. So now we've got that one. This heart with the purple and the gray. And this one, which is already dry. It's just the gray. It's so light, that gray looks almost white. But, okay, so I'm going to set these aside for just a minute. I'm going to bring the big heart back over. Okay, let's see. Yeah, it feels Oh, there might be a little bit of a bubble. Yep, nope, there's no getting the bubble out. Okay, watch your ears. I know it's not enjoyable, but I'm gonna do a little bit of sanding to try to get the paper off the edges real quick. I may have to get another piece of sandpaper. There we go. And I think what I'm going to do is we're going to play with some lace on this big piece. And then we'll start layering some of the other hearts on top of it. Yeah, I think my sandpaper's getting dull. There we go. Okay, don't forget, pull a Vicky and save your scraps. Actually, I think Kathy Cordova said she does the same thing. Okay. I'm going to use the scissors. Let me see if that's faster. I'm impatient. Yeah, I'm still going to have to sand a little bit, but me and my awkward left hand. Okay. All right, here we go. Sorry, you guys, it's so awkward. Oh, it looks like the edge did not stick very well. Let me reseal that real quick. And I'm sorry if I'm missing comments. I apologize. It's hard to like craft really quick and try to get a completed project so you guys can see it. I am a big fan of being able to show you a completed piece, but I know that sometimes I just am not good at gauging how long it's going to take me to do a project. Okay, let me see. And if I knew where my... I don't know where the box of paper is. Otherwise, I'd get a fresh piece of paper. I'm going to have to dig for it. That's part of the problem of having just such a small little space. I have things like organized, but they're stacked on top of other things. And then you have to move like 5 things to get to it. And it's just the world I live in right now. One of these days when I don't have to work full time and I get a chance to retire, I will take over this entire room. Well, not that my craft stuff hasn't already taken over the entire room, let's be honest. But I have to still share it with my work. Okay. Get these edges cleaned up real quick where I use the scissors. And then I think what I'm going to do is because it's not going to do me any good to tint the edges or darken the edges. Okay. All right, I'm gonna dump paintbrushes in water. Chances are I'll need them again, but okay. So let's dig out some of the lace. Let's have some fun. So I have this, which is the really pretty, I think you guys can see the purple. It's like just purple on the edges, and it's just so beautiful. And then I also have this purple that again came from Michelle. Pretty Pieces by Michelle. That one is super pretty too. So, let's see, I think that there's a right side. It's this side. So, all right. Let me show you. And you can give me, you guys can decide. I'm going to either do the purple, and I'll show you kind of what it might look like on the edge. So that's the solid purple. And give me thumbs up for solid purple, or hearts for this like white with the purple edging. And tell me what you... Hi, Penny. Welcome in. Thank you for coming across my live and joining. We are in... so I am Cheryl with Sew Glue and Cheryl too. And we are in a craft event called Craft Events by Julie. So if you're not a member of that particular... It's a free group you can join. And if you just click on Craft Events by Julie, you can join that group. Julie will allow you into the group, and then once you're in, you'll have an opportunity to see all of the crafters that we typically go on Mondays. And thank you, Christina. We appreciate you still being here and hanging with us. But yeah, and if you haven't seen my page, or if you're not following, you can like and follow for me. I have I have a chat bot that is !notify, and then that Facebook will set you up so that you can get notified when I go live. But okay, I am so sorry, you guys. Okay, give me hearts or thumbs up. So thumbs up for the solid purple, or hearts. I was too busy telling Penny what she needed to know. Or hearts for the white. Again, sorry. I'll watch this time for it. I apologize. Hi, Chandra. Yes, thank you for being here, and we appreciate your support. We love having you guys here, and we appreciate it. Okay, so far I've got all of the purples. Okay, so I'll do the solid purple. Okay, cool. I think I have more. Yeah, I have another package of it, so we're good. Okay, so what I'm going to do is we're going to work on gluing, and I'm just going to use my Fabri-Tac. Oh, now we got a mixed bag. But I think that there were more hearts than there were... more thumbs up than there were hearts, so I appreciate that. But... okay, so we're going to go with the solid purple. Okay, and so what I think I'm going to do is, okay, one thing I need to do before I do anything else is I'm going to use this beautiful little poker that Michelle Kaser with Pretty Pieces by Michelle made for me. And I got to poke where the holes are because I have beads I'm gonna put on this, and so I just need to get the hole opened up for that, because if not, I will not be able to find it. And I don't want to cover them up either. Okay. Oh, I think I set that little tip down, and now I can't find it. It got lost in the, oh wait, here it is. It's clear, so, and I don't want to poke myself. Okay, so we are going for the purple, and I'm going to use my Fabri-Tac to glue it down. I just got to make sure I got the right side. Okay. So I need to start with this other end. Okay, and I'm just going to, so what I'm doing is gluing it right on the edge here. And I'm going to do that before I start layering the cardboard hearts in, because I imagine it's going to be a little bit harder to work around if I don't. Okay. And I am at, oh no. Okay. I got 20 minutes left. Oh no. Guys. Time goes so fast. When you are having fun. Okay. I'm going to try to speed up my... I talk too much. But I like talking to you guys. I miss you guys. Yep. The pokey tool. Oh, you need to make one for yourself. I know we're always thinking about everybody else and doing things for everybody else that we don't remember to do for ourselves. Okay. So how is everybody's week going this week so far? It's Monday. Okay, let me see. Do I have enough to go all the way around? No. So what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to do the other half so that I don't have a start and a stop in the middle. I can do top and bottom, start and stop. Okay. Good thing I bought enough. Okay. I just have to make sure I get the right side because it is hard to know. Okay. So I'm going to start with the other end. Okay. We're just going to get this glued. All right, I'm just making a mess with my Fabri-Tac, and boy. See if I can get this glued on. I've got stuff to make bows too. The event is bows and lace. Okay. Let's see if I can get the rest of the way around here. You messed up the pillow cover. Oh, you need a seam ripper. Well, you have those too, don't you? You have to make one for yourself. All right. So we are going to glue that puppy in. I'm trying to hurry. And I only have about 15 minutes left. So, I'm gonna stop about 5 minutes short. So I am gonna ask for, no, it is not eyelet lace. It is, or at least I don't think that that's it. It's not eyelet. It's, unless that's what you call this kind of lace, but it's what I got from you. All right, so I'm just gonna get the rest of this glued down. And then we see if we can move forward. I always store my Fabri-Tac bottle upside down, and of course then it just wants to keep coming. Yeah, I know. Oh, I know. I feel the same way. I feel the same way, Christina. It's like, oh, I'm often thinking, what's everybody doing? Sundays are a hard day for me because it is church, and my church doesn't start until 4 o'clock in the afternoon, but I have Bible study, 4 o'clock Mountain Time, but I have Bible study. I'll turn this around and show you guys in just a second. I'm holding it down with the lace down. Yeah. So I don't think it's eyelet lace. It does look like it has. Okay, let me brush it out a little bit. Oh, good choice. That looks pretty. Okay, I'll get that out of the way for a minute. And, all right, so now what I want to do is I want to kind of play with textures and see how I want to, and I did paint a few of the dollar store Jenga blocks, or whatever they call them. They call them tumbling tower blocks or something. And so I thought maybe I might want to do, maybe I'll lay this one down and then do because I also have this love. So this love is just the wooden loves that come from, this one we got at Walmart, and I think it was like $2 and something. But I painted it with the ballet slipper. And so I'm thinking I would put the love on here somehow. Okay, so I want to lay this out just real quick so that I can make sure I have a room for everything. Okay. I'm okay with that. That might as well. We're going to go ahead and glue, and I'm just going to use my Fabri-Tac. It's the same thing as the Beacon 3-in-1. This way I don't have to get my beacon out. And I thought that this would be a cute hanger for on the door for Valentine's Day. Okay. Oops. Glue strings. Even Fabri-Tac does the glue strings. Okay. I think what I will do is I'm going to go ahead and glue my love on as well. because it's the first layer, and then that way I can overlap and do layers of the hearts. Where are we at on time? Okay. I'm going to stick the love down. I'll show you guys here in just a minute when I know that my glue is adhered. Okay. Oops. I had, my Fabri-Tac glue. There we go. So far, that's what we have. Okay. And then I want to layer it. And so I'm going to use these little, and I painted them gray in advance, that Nimbus gray. But I think what I'm going to do is put the purple heart, and then let's see, I have these little tiny square blocks too. I don't know what they call them, but they're little square blocks that you can get at the dollar store too. And so I've had them for a long time. Thank you, Julie, for having me. I appreciate everything you do. Okay. Let's go ahead and glue this down. After me is going to be Cindy with Cindy's Craft Sensation. So stick around, refresh your page on the craft events by Julie, and we'll watch Cindy do her lace and bows. I do have stuff. I promise I have stuff for bows. Time, you know, and I tried really hard to try to prep as much as I could, as quickly as I could. Okay, I'm going to glue that there. That's going to kind of give me like a little bit of a 3D effect. And once I know that the glue, and I'm going to glue these little blocks down to kind of help, and it'll give me like different layers. So I'm going to glue. I'm just using my Fabri-Tac. I swear to you, it's probably the same stuff as my Beacon 3-in-1. Okay. Let me let those dry for just a second. Thank you, Julie. Thank you, Christina. Okay, hold on. I just saw want to make sure I don't miss anything. Thank you, Chandra. I appreciate it. Thanks, everybody, for coming in. I really do appreciate it. So while we are getting ready to close up for the event, at least my portion of it, if you have prayer requests, send them on my way. I will pray for everybody in the last 5 minutes. So I made this in advance, and I colored a little gray. These are just wooden beads, and they're gray, and I did the pink. So I did the Nimbus gray and the pink. What I want to do is, if I can find it. Okay, I got my beater. This fun little thing you can just get off of Amazon. I think it might be in my Amazon store, but I do have a chat bot for it, !Amazon. I am not an affiliate. I don't get paid for any of the affiliate stuff, but I do share some of the things that I buy on that list, so that it's just kind of to help knowledge share. But what I want to do is I want to use this little beater to pull through. Oops. I'm destroying everything. The glue's not completely set. So let me know. Thank Thank you, Terry. Welcome in. I don't know if I saw you come in, but I apologize if I didn't get a chance to say hello to you. Thank you for joining and appreciate the sprinkle. I really appreciate it. Today we're in Craft Events by Julie, and we had a killer lineup today. And if you haven't followed or liked any of our pages, if you please would, that helps us as crafters get out there into the big world. And okay, I just set it down. Where did I put it? Ah, there it is. I'm just putting my hanger on so that you guys can see. I just took some jute and I tied some wood beads that I had, and I think I got the wood beads. I might have gotten the wood beads from Hobby Lobby. I'm always looking for a good sale at Hobby Lobby. But, okay. I promise you, Julie, I have a bow planned. I just can't seem to get it done. It's like, goodness gracious. All right, I'm just tying knots into my jute so that I can... My goal is I would love to hang this on my front door. So there we are so far. I'm using the lace, and then I might have, well, let's see, how much time? Oh, we have 5 minutes. So do I have any prayer requests? I know Kathy with Elk River Crafting needs our prayers because she is ill today. And so do we have anybody else that needs a prayer? Oh, Terry got hacked. Oh, yeah. What's your new page, Terry? So that we can all go and like and follow and help you build your page back up. We know that's a rough thing. Hackers do that because they see that you have a good following, and then what they want to do is they want to take your page and then they want to monetize off of what you have built. And so until Facebook gets their act together, I don't want to say anything disparagingly about them, but once they get their act together and they can figure out how to prevent this, then we might all be better off. Okay. So let me, my Fabri-Tac is just quite a mess, folks. Let me grab a wet wipe real quick. Make sure that you're in the right page. If you're in Craft Events by Julie, you're good. Are you talking about your new business page coming in instead of on your personal, on your business? You absolutely can do that. If you want to do that real quick before we close, then we can all make sure that we like and follow you to help you back out, get your page back up and running. Okay. All right. All right. So let's go ahead and we're going to pray before we close. I only have a couple minutes and I wanted to make sure I get a prayer in for everybody. And yeah, please let us know, Terry. We're happy to help. Happy to help. All right. If you would bow your heads with me, please. Oh, dear Lord, we give you the glory for the opportunity to be able to come together. We give you the glory for having this community, and we give you the glory for being able to craft, because it takes a lot of your gift and provision to be able to allow us to have the financial aptitude to be able to do this, Lord, and we are willing recipients of your gifts, Lord, and we just ask that you bless each and every one who has come on to this live today. Lord, as the day is a gift from you each day, and we just ask a blessing on each and every person that has come into this particular live. In the whole event, Lord, we just ask that you bless everyone who has come into the event. And we just ask a special loving touch of healing hands on our friend Kathy at Elk River Crafting as she is under the weather today, Lord. And we just ask that you lay your healing hands upon her and cure whatever is ailing in her body, Lord, as you're the only one that has the power to do that and to do it instantly. And we just ask that in your name. Amen. Thank you, guys. I know that we have 1 minute left, so here shortly, refresh your screen in Craft Events by Julie, and we'll go in and watch Cindy with Cindy's Craft Sensations, and we'll help kind of build her up so that she can continue doing this with us as well. And I want to thank everyone for joining and spending this time with me, and I will post a picture as soon as I get done. Thank you, Rona. I bless you. I bless everyone. So wish everyone a wonderful evening. And if there's something that you need, if you need prayer requests, reach out to me. I am more than happy to pray with you, pray for you, and pray in my evening prayers as well. All right. I love you all. God bless. Good night.